I'm Darren Steed. I'm the Resilience Manager for the Isle of Wight Council.
So Darren, tell us, what's happened here today and how the journey has developed to this massive exercise involving multiple emergency services on the island.
Thank you, Darren. Well, what we've had today is the culmination of many months' work, where we've kind of protracted what would happen in reality if we actually requested military support. Bearing in mind that we need to talk about aircraft availability and crew availability, and also for the ground crew that supported the exercise and from the responding agencies. So back in January, we as part of our work plan, we put this in, and we first started discussing this with our military contact, the Army's Joint Regional Liaison Officer. He then put us in touch with the RAF Regional Liaison Officer, and then we talked about what we wanted to achieve, went through the whole process of the documentation and followed that through. And then 2 weeks ago, we had a team visit the island to undertake as part of their training for the military an assessment of the site. And then we got the okay that we could do this late last week. So it's fairly short notice based on aircraft availability. Yesterday, we had some classroom training for the Fire Service, Coast Guard, Environment Agency, and Isle of Wight Ambulance Service, and Council liaison officers who work for my team. That was based on helicopter landing site safety, capabilities of the Chinook aircraft, and also the safety briefing for those that would actually fly in the aircraft, which they have done.
Justin Harden, I'm Group Manager for Hampshire and Isle of Wight Fire and Rescue Service.
So Justin, tell us about the high volume pump and its capabilities and the sort of situation where it might be required on the island and where the military might come into that as the exercise today.
Well, the high volume pump is primarily used in flooding scenarios, and the one that we have on the island, and equally we have one based in Hampshire, is part of a national resilience network of high volume pumps and other specialist capabilities. We can bring it to bear primarily, as I say, in flooding scenarios. The exercise you saw today really tests the ability to move what is essentially the pump side of the high volume infrastructure, if you like, which is 3 tons, into an area that wouldn't necessarily be accessible by either foot or vehicle. So to that end, the capability of the RAF and the ability to assist us in manoeuvring into a location where we might have to put pumps in series to enable us to move water over a greater distance is really beneficial, and obviously to test in an exercise scenario is really good in terms of preparing us for any considerations if ever we have to deploy operationally.